Good to see everybody. Good work day today. A little extra teamwork, individual work. Guys are flying around, good spirits. We'll be back Wednesday. So.
How did you use the extra time?
We kind of treated it like a miniature bye. So, some self-scout stuff, some around the league stuff, work ahead on Tampa, all the above. So it was good. And take some time to get away for a minute, which I think was important for everybody.
Do you have an update on DeMarcus Lawrence at all?
No. Yeah, no injury update really today. It's just bonus day. Let it play itself out over the next few days.
I think you said that, but Richard Sherman has said that Nick told him to be back.
Yeah.
Out there, is that actually?
Yeah, Nick was out there today, so we'll see how the injury report works out, but he was out there today.
Do you think some of the best QBs separate themselves by the throws they choose not to make versus the throws that they do?
The question is, give me that again?
Do you think some of the best QBs separate themselves in terms of their decision-making about when they choose not to make a throw, maybe dirt a throw that's not there, throw it away, versus the throws that they do?
I think great quarterbacks are decisive and make fast decisions. You have to be. I mean, it's a really hard position, and it's the hardest position in sports. So you got to play decisively to have success.
And some of that self-scouting, what you learn about your game?
There's a lot of things that we do well. There's some things that we need to, like certain schemes that were good for us in camp that haven't been as good for us in the first 4 weeks, and we just got to keep sticking to the process and doing what we do. But it's good to see. It's good to see like certain concepts pop up as effective runs for us.
Mike, when you looked at your penalties, was anything that was familiar? I mean, not familiar, but that was consistent, or was it just the cost of doing business on your penalties?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
Mike,
you.
on your penalties, when you did some self-scouting, was there any baseline, or were they just cost of doing business?
I think with the penalties, you're looking at them on an individual basis. I don't know how many we have on the season or anything like that, but there are a couple where I feel like we can make smarter decisions in those moments, and there's several where it's cost of doing business. So we kind of address them on a per play, per penalty basis. Luckily, there's not a lot of the former, so that's good.
When you go back and kind of look at the self-scouting, from a big picture standpoint, just how do you feel like where you are through 4 games?
I think we're in a cool spot because we figured out a way to win games, and we also feel like we have a lot of room for growth, and I think the guys feel the same way. So there's urgency there to go keep attacking, keep figuring out ways to get better, improve on the things and the mentality that we have throughout games, and yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting to have room for growth and also have some wins in the win column.
When you went back and looked at the game Uchenna had, how good did that look?
Yeah, he was great. I think you've seen some confidence. I think his legs feel good, and hopefully that's a building block to move forward. But yeah, I thought Uchenna played a tremendous game.
It sounds like there's a chance you might have to move your time. The game might be moved a little bit. Is that anything you have to do much to account for anything for this week?
From what I understand, it's not that big of a move, so we would just adjust our morning schedule accordingly. It's really no big deal. It's actually kind of great that we're going to be forced to move. I think that's it's awesome for our city, and it's going to be a really exciting Sunday.
Do you know when you would find out one way?
I don't. I heard it's like somewhere between later on in the week, I think, but it's kind of whatever. Just let us know when we're playing the game.
Sorry, are you considering growing a playoff stash for the Mariners playoff run?
I don't know if you see my facial hair, but it's not good. So, patchy.
There was a report from NFL Network on Sunday that teams are monitoring Reek as a potential trade, or someone they can trade for. So you can't control what they monitor, but where is your level of confidence?
Well, I think if teams are interested in our players, it means we got good players. So I love having great players.
Teams are blitzing you guys when you're running play action at the highest rate in the league. It's almost 60% of the time you guys are running play action. Does that mean anything? Is it a coincidence? Does it mean maybe that they're keying on something?
Yeah, I think it's something to monitor. I don't know if the sample size is big enough right now, but that to me that smells opportunity. So, you send more people at the quarterback, there's less people back there, and so there's some room for explosive plays.
Probably a slam dunk question, but how important is continuity on the offensive line in the early stages of the season, not having guys get hurt, keeping that health across the board?
Yeah, it's incredibly important. I think the guys that haven't had the opportunities yet, I think it's for them staying up to speed and ready to go. I think we feel great about the next guys in the game too. But yeah, slam dunk question. I mean, it's important. It's important. Just like any unit, you're going to build that chemistry over time. We're fortunate the O-line's been intact, and then at some point it's not going to be, and we'll work through that, kind of like we are in our that we've the stuff that we work through on defense up to this point.
Is it beneficial at all for getting Grey up to speed, getting him incorporated to playing NFL level play?
I'm sorry.
For getting Grey Zabel up to speed 4 games in, like having that continuity across the board to help get him incorporated, do you think that all been beneficial for him?
Yeah, I mean, well, I think Charles being next to him, I think they've developed a great relationship, great chemistry. Throughout camp, you do have to have some moving pieces to build depth and build flexibility. So, I mean, he's played next to Olu a ton. He's played next to Jalen a ton. So, both those guys give him confidence. And then, Josh played left tackle when Charles was out, for that period during camp too. So, it's kind of whoever is up there. But Gray's off to a good start.
You had said previously that if there was a change at guard, injury or something like that, that Jalen Sandell would move to guard and Olu would play center. Is that still the case, or is that changed at all?
That's probably still the plan, yeah.
Anthony Bradford sounded like he kind of played through something on Thursday a little bit with the back. How did you feel?
Oh, from earlier in the week? I thought AB had a solid game.
You said Nick was out here again, so that was good. You got your DB room basically filled up now. Like you have a lot of guys who have earned the right to play. How do you see that shaking out?
Yeah, it'll be interesting. We haven't game planned anything yet on defense, but again, this is a byproduct of guys getting a lot of work, staying ready with the ready squad, guys being ready to go. Gives you added flexibility when you go into game planning, which is cool. It's also something you have to be mindful of so you don't get too cute and you're still able to throw fastballs and guys can execute without having 1,000 personnel groups.
Anything else?
All right, thank you.